Lyft is bringing something called Smart Accept, which is actually pretty cool, but there's one massive flaw. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And that's right, Lyft has rolled out a new feature that they're piloting in certain markets. Hopefully something like this will come to all markets, but with a massive improvement that needs to happen. And I'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. First off, let's talk about what is Smart Accept? What are they piloting? What is this whole thing? So what you see on the screen right now is it's talking about turning on auto accept priority pickup rides that meet your preferences. You can auto accept rides for passengers who requested a faster pickup, customize your earning preferences so only rides you want are auto accepted, skip the line to match with priority pickup rides that meet your preferences, and get unlimited location filters when Smart Accept is on. So that's just a quick rundown of what Smart Accept is, but let's talk about what are the features that you can use in order to curtail the ride requests that are coming to you versus what you won't want to have and filter them out. So let's take a look at that right now. And that is what you can see is the Smart Accept pilot program will be in your driving preferences. So if you are in a market that has it, this is where you are going to be able to find it. So you go into where your driving preferences are, and you will see that Smart Accept. You either toggle it on or off, depending on if you want to do it or not, but you are able to filter out minimum earnings per ride. So if you want to make a certain threshold or higher, then you will be able to filter that out. Same thing with minimum hourly rate per ride. Now, I am under the full assumption that the minimum hourly rate per ride is going to be under active time and not under earnings per hour, but actually active time. I don't know. You know, if you see that, let me know and we'll figure that out. But I'm going to go with that one. And then also you can do exclude airport drop-offs. You can do priority pickup rides. You can do rides that are under 45 minutes. And of course, passengers filter with a 4.8 or higher rating. So these are some pretty cool filters that you have. Although there is one filter that I think they do need to add, and that is per mile. So you have to be able to put in a per mile trip, what you would accept when it comes to it. So would you take 35 cents a mile? When it comes to a trip? Would you take 70 cents a mile? Would you take $1.10? So these, I think, are filters that need to be present as well, too, especially with the Gig U profit calculator, where you can actually figure out your costs associated with your car, how you drive, and you'll be able to know if that ride is profitable or not. Plus a little bit on the top, because that's actually your revenue. That's what you will make. So the expected costs that you have per mile driving could be maybe 70 cents a mile. And if you're taking a ride that's 65 cents a mile, you're losing money and you're not making money on top of that. So having something where you can filter out by per mile, I think would be a fantastic option as well too. Then use something like the Gig U profit calculator to find out what your costs are and what you would need to make above that in order to have these trips come in and be able to accept them. So I think that's one of the things that they're really lacking when it comes to this. But overall, I think it's a step in the right direction. Being able to filter passengers by rating or by earnings or anything like that, I think is going to be good. But let's talk about one of the most glaring problems with this particular Smart Accept feature that they have, and that is for priority pickup only. If you don't know what priority pickup is, we have a couple of videos that go in further depth about it and whether drivers are accepting priority pickup or not and why. But in a nutshell, basically it's if you want more ride requests coming to you, but you get paid lower than what the market value would be for your market. So it's trade-off. You'll get more requests coming in, but you won't get paid as much. See the problem here? So this Smart Accept feature is really great, but I think it needs to be drawn out to all drivers across the platform, not just priority pickup, but all drivers. And the reason why it should be all drivers is because if I'm online, if it comes to me and I don't want that criteria, I'm just going to let it go to the next driver, and it could go to the next driver and the next driver and the next driver. So the passenger is sitting there waiting. But if you have these Smart Accept filters on, where it's going to tell you the minimum threshold that you want for particular ride requests to be able to come in, then at that point, you're going to be taking rides only that you want. and it's going to be able to shuffle those rides that are coming in to the drivers that would accept them. So do you see how that would actually make the platform much more better overall for the passenger and driver experiences? So David Risher and the Lyft team, who is talking about making Lyft better, that automatically would make Lyft better because, again, you're giving the ride requests to drivers who would take them versus having these smart accept priority mode gamification stuff going on that is paying drivers less for the same amount of rides that are coming in. Now, another caveat to this, just so you know, when it comes to these smart accepts, if you have certain filters on, of course, it's going to filter out potential rides that are coming to you. But again, like I say, if you are running a business and you are taking advantage of what is profitable versus not, then you know what? You're going to be passing on certain rides that are coming in anyway. So I think that they just need to tweak this a little bit. I think it's a great program to start. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is good? Do you think it can be improved? What are your glaring issues that you see on this? Comment below and let us know. Now, if you live in an area with sports around, check out this video I just posted about what's going on with sports, what you should watch out for large venues, and how you should drive to maximize your earnings when out on the road during big games, during big events. And we'll see you in the next one.